welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. David Price gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's collected 11 hits in 37 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. Alex Cobb gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. Pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Here we go. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Valencia is over to take a look at it.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Just got a piece to the right side. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 10 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's J.D. Martinez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Still only one out in the inning. Started that swing a bit too early. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 10.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Benintendi.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and there were 2 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Andrew Benintendi. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1 strike. You're wrong, huh?
Three runs already home here. And there's ball 1. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Popped him up. Beckham in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He has 9 base hits in 37 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Price is ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trumbo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Come on,
Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
down the stretch. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Pedroia is off at first with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two men are on with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 2. It's now 4-0 Boston. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in, Andrew Susac, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll dive back in. Price ready with the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Sit him down.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Here it comes. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
First baseman, number 18.
Ready for another chance. Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Now the first pitch here from Price. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hops this one up. Devers over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Price pauses. 1-0 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now,
Mark Trumbo.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 now.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Rafael Devers is on deck. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is on the ground over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Hit toward the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
2-2.
Swinging bunt to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, captain Andrew Susak.
In now for the O's, Andrew Susak. Now the first pitch here from Price. No balls and a strike to count. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Ground ball right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Susac, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Danny Valencia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 from Price. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Come on now. Let's get a game right here.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
No, that's outside.
Lays off
Ball.
that time, and it's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Price comes home to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Bogarts has it. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Xander Bogarts now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Wait for your pitch.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls and 1 strike.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Mookie Betts is on deck. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Count is full.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Come on, Boston! Let's go one more time, baby!
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jonathan Scope will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. In there, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Pedroia. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 57, Johnny Parker.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Our first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. One out, nobody on.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. All day to the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Susak.
Digging in once again, Andrew Susak. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 35, Brad Ross.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Rock. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Let's get you out here.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is right there, 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Betts. 2 down. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a little tapper. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Crumbo. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and one now to Mookie.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High in the air out to center field. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 5.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kimbrell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2.
Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set. that as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
4-2 the final score today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earned his 5th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.